Hey, g'day. How are you today? My name's Mel and welcome to Mel's Crafty Paper Place. I am joining in on the hop with Rediscover Your Stash Facebook group and Sarah Scraps. It's been a hot minute since I've done any recording, so bear with me. I hope the lighting is okay and I'll try and keep everything in frame. I'm Mel and I do a little bit of scrapbooking and card making and mini albums, which I really enjoy. It has been a hot minute, as I said, since I recorded. Life does tend to get very busy, but I just wanted to start by showing you what I'll be using, what my old and new is going to be. So my old is my buttons. I've had them for many years, probably going on nearly 15 years, and also this paper pack from Craft, which is called Blast Off. And this, I did a bit of research, and this one is from 2013. Not as old as I thought it was, but old enough, so I'm really happy with that. My new that I am combining with this, I was doing a spot of shopping the other day, and I found these Simple Stories bits and pieces. Say cheese tomorrow at the park. I bought 2 little packs to go with this collection kit because I don't have any embellishments that go with this Craft Blast Off paper pack. So I thought I will grab those real quick. I've had this for ages and ages, but only ever got the paper pack. I think I may have a 6x6 to go with it, but still no embellishments, and I'm not a huge fan of fussy cutting, so I will show you what I'm going to be using. This one's Blast Off. It has some spaceships and monsters and planets, and all. I really like the primary colours in this one for boys layout, so I have 2 boys and 2 girls, and one of my girls even really likes the primary colours of blue, so any chance I get to pick up these type of colours, I go for it. So this is quite a thinnish paper, so I'm not going to try and like save any or anything like that. I'll just use it up. I've got so much paper it's not funny. So we have some dots, have some spaceships and rockets and everything on there. Some little Pac-Man, what I call Pac-Mans. I love this green. This is super cool. Green, limey green. Gives it a pop. Some monsters with a lovely navy blue and a star on the outside, and then a red with a star pattern, and a very busy words: little star, burst, explore, little star, zoom, reach for the stars. All cool words. Very busy though, very in your face. That one, really like this one here, just the navy, just the blue check and the orange stars. So a lot of stars in this one, which is really cool. It's really nice. I've always really liked it. And then we've got some planets and just the basic red, which I'm thinking to use as my background. And then it comes with a sticker sheet which has letters and some border strips on it. So that's really cool. I hope you can see that, sorry. So yeah, which was, that'll work well. So they're not quite 12 by 12 though, the border strips. They're just a little bit shy. But anyway, we'll make it work. So that's cool. And then I'm going to use some buttons as well. I've got all different coloured buttons, millions of buttons, as you probably might have too. I've got red ones, blue ones, and orange ones that I've pulled out to go with it, and maybe some brown because there is a bit of touch of brown in there. The photos I'm hoping to scrap, I'm looking to scrap, are just of my children cleaning the motorbikes after they'd been for a little bit of a ride. I'll hold those up so you can see. Sorry about the glare if there's glare. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, just some fun photos from when they were cleaning their motorbikes. And these are the Simple Stories Say Cheese bits and pieces. They've got a bit of, let me see if I can get that without too much glare. There is a little bit of rocket ships in there, but also some cogs and that, and little cars and that for, like, you know, I thought would work okay with with the motorbikes and the little checker flags. I know no, they're not racing, but you know, I just go for colour, I don't care. As long as it's the same colours, I'm happy. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm also probably going to use a page map sketch because I love me a good sketch. And I'm thinking to use this one here. So yeah, I saw the little buttons there and I thought, cool, stick some buttons on there, and I'll try and use buttons in my clusters as well where the stars are. So thought I'd give it a go. And just to, I love to use sketches because sometimes otherwise my pages tend to all look the same. So I do like a sketch to get me out of that habit of going for the same type of layout. So I will pick my papers and I'll come back in a moment and put a page together with you. Okay, see you in a minute.
A few moments later.
Right, I'm back again. Okay, so what I've actually done is gone and got my 6x6 paper pad as well, because there's a couple of embellishments in the back, a couple of tags and mini banners there. So yeah, it's got lots of gold foiling and embossing on these pages, which is really cool, but I probably won't use too much of that, just a couple of things from there. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and cut my paper here. So this again is my sketch that I'm working from. So I've got some plain paper down the bottom. I've chosen the little aliens for up the top, or little Pac-Man, they kind of remind me of Pac-Man. Up the top is the pattern, and then I'm going to pick a couple of patterns to go down the side. I've also cut my photos down a little bit as well, which I'll grab in a moment. They're over here. So I've cut my photos down as well. So I'm going to have my photos here like so. Something like that. And I picked the orange star to go down the side. And then I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use one of these little banners off of here, or strips, border stickers. The star one, I think I'm going to use that to go down there. So I might start assembling. I've picked also some buttons out to try and get some little ones to go on the banner, which I've chosen here somewhere. Here he is, little checkers banners. So I've got him to go up there. So I was going to put it together. Thought I'd do all my cutting and that off camera, otherwise I'm going to be here forever. Like so, just along the top. About there. I'm going to cover up the red on the left hand side. Get that relatively straight. I just eyeball it. I don't measure much. Now, which way do I want to go with my photos? That way? Or that way? Oh no, this way. That's the way I sort of wanted them to go, like that. So I think I might stick the photos down next and chuck that in the bin. Try and keep my desk a little bit tidy. I'm not a very tidy scrapper. I'm very messy. It's actually a few hours later that I'm back doing this because I had to do kid stuff and picking up kids from school. It's our last day of school for the term 3 here in Australia, in Queensland. So I had to pick my kids up, the ones that went today anyway. My youngest is homesick because he's got like a little cold or a flu, so he's homesick. He's been homesick all week. And Dad's had a couple of bouts of flu as well. A lot of sickness going around at our work and just in general after COVID, so everyone's still getting very sick from flus and colds and catching up on their immunity. There we go. Happy with that. Nice and flat. I do like them quite flat so then I can fit quite a lot in my albums. I don't make them too heavily laid. The odd one I do, but usually I save my layers and my flowers for my cards, and then I just make box envelopes for them so I can fit them in, but I save that kind of layers and thicknesses and embellishments, like high embellishments for my cards, and I go all out on those instead of my scrapbook layouts. I tend to just keep it pretty simple for my scrapbook layouts. Occasionally I'll do one or two that require a bit more, but I prefer just to get it done rather than spending too much time on it, because I do have a lot of photos obviously to do, and I just scrapbook whatever whenever I feel like it. So might change that soon though. I might try and actually do an album, which would be really cool, to actually have one completed album. I'm thinking to do our honeymoon from when we went to Italy 20 years ago. My husband and some children and his parents are going to Italy in October, so I'll have a whole new lot of photos to scrapbook, so I might try and get the old ones done while I still remember who we spent time with and that over there. So this one I'm going to put over here, but I'm going to cut it because it doesn't go all the way. It's a little bit short. I'm going to cut it up here where it will be hidden under, I'm around the wrong way, I'll go this way, hidden under an embellishment. So I'm going to start at the top and just go over the centre. What I might do also is run a thin layer of tape, a skinny tape, 3mm tape through there, because they're not very sticky, and this will help it stay down. It's quite humid here in Queensland, so a lot of the tapes sort of wear out and lose their stickiness. There we go, do that. There we go. I'll just go to there, give a little snip about that green one, about there. Then I'll start at the bottom and go back up. Try to get it a little bit straight. It's a little bit hard. I do just eyeball it. Will do. There we go. Just turn it the right way up and see how it looks. Oh, not too bad. Sorry if there's glare on my photos. It's night time now, so got a bit of all my lights on to try and get enough lights. So what I might do now, I'm thinking I might put some embellishments on. I did pick this one. I went through the embellishments, the little pack, and just picked out the ones I thought I might use. When the kids were doing this cleaning, it was like a Sunday morning, and they were actually eating breakfast at the same time. So I have got pictures of them eating breakfast, so some of these, I may make another layout, a double layout with lots of the rest of the photos on it, and use like the pretzels and the little bit of food that's in this collection as well, because that would work out quite well. But there's also like spaceships and astronaut stuff, spacey stuff that I'm not going to use on here. But they're kind of like going to the arcade. There's some science things, little robot. They're quite cute, and then really they're small, so they're not huge anyway. There's a little hamburger there. So yeah, I might I'll save those ones for another layout. I picked out like the cogs and that, and some stars and stuff. So what I'm thinking to do is put my title here. What I'm going to use for my title is this little one here that was Imagine in that, because my kids use that all the time at the moment. That's their go-to saying, Imagine. I'm like, okay, I'm going to use that. That'll do. And that's where I thought then I might put this to cover up the space log there, because I don't really want the space log. I thought I might put that underneath, like, instead of the banner there, I thought I'd put this little card and I've moved the little banner up instead of having it at the bottom because I want to cover up the space log. So I'm going to pop that there, I think. I might pop Imagine up and then slide this up a little bit more.
Mummy?
Yeah.
I don't watch Evil Brad anymore.
Alright. Okay, Mummy's recording, darling.
I've been a bad boy.
Okay, so that's my youngest. So I thought I might pop the little cogs up there perhaps. And I might pop either blue or orange little buttons in between. Maybe some of each. I'm not sure yet. Maybe the blue, they pop a little bit more. So I just pulled out all the little, a few tiny little buttons. So what I might do is set it up how I want it, and then I might go and glue and then come back, just because I'm trying to fit it in with my family life, as you mums would know. Can be a little bit tricky. So I thought I might do that, and I think I might pop, I'll have to get another little one, I think. Try and get another little shiny one out of the little bag I've got. But I think I might put all the little buttons in there. Kind of look like little race wheels actually. And I'm going to pop Imagine up. I want that up on foam tape, so I'll do that. Excuse my head. Okay, so I'm going to pop that up there. Straight through the middle, I think.
I close the door. Be quiet.
Thank you, Saxon.
Be quiet. Look, minions.
Okay. I might have to pause my video and set my son up again. I'll be back in a moment.
2 hours later.
Alright, let's try again. Third time we're lucky. Let's try for the third time to get this video done. I had to stop and sort Saxon out, let him watch TV, so there was too much noise to record. He was watching In the Night Garden. So I let him do that, and now he's in bed, so he's all sorted for the night. They're on holidays at the moment, so just started. For our spring break, they get 2 weeks off, so that'll be nice because they're quite tired at this time of year. So it'll be really nice, and it's nice weather at the moment. It's still a little bit cool at night. It's getting warmer during the day. Right, there we go. Got all my bits off of there. So I'm going to use this as my little title, and I've stuck my little label down there. I think I'm going to go about there. That'll do. Yes, I've got my... I'll do a little bit of writing on here, not too much, but a little bit. I might grab my glue for this. There we go. Just a little bit of glue, and I'll try gluing my buttons down because they're quite small. I think I might have a bit of glare on my photos too, so I'll just stick that there, see if that helps as well. I noticed when I was turning my camera back on. So I'm just going to stick this about there. I just want a little bit of room for writing. I don't want too much, it's not much of a story to tell, except that they were cleaning the little motorbikes after going for a ride. This must have been, gosh, this was a while ago. Son's quite little, he's 15 now, so it's probably like 6, 7 years, 8 years ago. How old's Saxon? Oh, he's 8 now, so it must be, he's probably about 2 there, so a good 5 to 6 years ago, this photos, which I'll have a look and write on here because you do forget as time goes by. So what I'm going to do, I'm trying glue my buttons on. Just because they're a smaller size, a little bit small for my glue dots. So I'll give this a go, see how that goes. I might have to use them and just shovel it up around them because they're a bit bigger than the buttons are quite small. So give that a go and use blue. That will do. Yeah, it might not glue very well. We'll see. Pop them on there. A bit of added colour. That one feels alright. That's going to stick. Yeah, it might. Hard to tell, especially once the humidity gets to it. I'm trying to use a lot of my old stash that I've got. We've all got a bit of a collection in there, obviously. We're not only scrapbookers, we're a bit hoarders as well. But I have got some really older Kaisercraft and that. I might try and get into what is the oldest in my stash and mix it with some of my new, like the 49 and Market and stuff, and see what I can manage to mix. I'm not very good at mixing different collections together. I'm a bit not very good at that, so I do like to just scrapbook within one collection, but sometimes they come together quite nicely. These ones has made it quite easy, and it's made it feel a bit newer again, so it's been good. I think I might put maybe that little fellow up there, or I do have some little stars. It's a bit lost there, isn't it? I think I might go with the cogs, and that will cover that little gap there in the border strip. It fits quite well there. The big one is a bit big to go in the middle though. It's a bit giant and it's a bit big to go over there too, so I might keep that for another time. I might pop some buttons in the middle of the cogs as well. Oh, and I've got these little cars. I know they're not driving cars, but they're cute. I do like those as well. I might use blue buttons everywhere. Or I could match the colours of the cogs with buttons actually. That's blue. I could do that. That'd be putting it out there, wouldn't it? It's a bit daring. I could actually. That looks okay. That's supposed to be black, but I could do that. Quite liking that actually. What about this one? Fun ahead. That's small enough. I might pop that in there. I might pop that up on foam tape as well, actually. Put my rubbish in the rubbish. So this is the third go I've had at recording this video. It's taken me all day. Normally, I sit down at night time to do it once Saxon's gone to bed and all the kids are sorted. So it's a lot easier. You don't have to get up and down all the time, and I can just relax a bit. And that's why I like using sketches as well. It just helps kick-start me quickly so that I can actually get something done. And then sometimes I do have days off where I don't do any scrapbooking as well, especially if I've got appointments and family things to do. I might pop that just there. I like that. Yes, I think I'm going to put the buttons on there. Yeah, they're sticking. This Nouveau glue is really good. I do like that. I do like this little fellow too. I could stick some little stars across there. That's quite cute. They do have a banner, sorry, not a banner, a little bit of a, like a little short border strip. And there is some in here. Well, they're quite long, aren't they? That I could use. Let me take that off. No, I quite like the little stars. What else have we got? Important data. Could sit that there. I've got the date and that there. I don't need another journaling spot really, because I can put the date, where we were, and just a little bit there. So I don't really need another bit for a date. And I do have a green car that could go there. Maybe, baby. What about a green car up there? No, don't like that either. What else have we got here? So these are punch outs in the back of, these are the old Kaiser Craft pads, and they are actually 6.5 inch square. And some pages are embossed and some have foiling, and some of the older ones had flocking, which you just don't get anymore, but I love touching and feeling the flocking pages. This one is little aliens that's embossed. It's super cute. But, so they have these little punch outs. Maybe the blue one, maybe. Alright, let's give it a go. So I'll take that out and have a look. Maybe pop that under there. If it'll come out and play the game. Okay. It's a little bit pattern on pattern, isn't it? Yeah, no, it doesn't really do a lot for me. I like the little car there, I think. I like the little car. Simple. Maybe a little star with the car. Oh, like an exhaust coming out of the car. That's quite cute. A bit odd, I know, but you know. I could also put a little car up. I was thinking of putting a little car up here, but I don't really like it. I've got green everywhere, a little bit of green, green and green, blue. Maybe I could put just a little line of buttons, actually. Where's my blue collection? Yeah, I did pull some buttons out. That one's really thick. I'm going to try and get like the medium blue, quite like those. Should I put, oh, that's the button that was there. Whoops, let me put that one back. Do I want all blue? Maybe I could put different colours over here. Let's have a look. Maybe blue, orange, don't think red, maybe? I might have to restick that follow on. I'm not liking the car. I didn't really like the red on red either. Yeah, no. I think I like. I have to re-glue that little fella back on. At least it's working well. Pop. Pop here back on. Maybe I'll pop some up on there. There we go. Sorry about moving you there. Alright, let's have a look. There was another little, on the sketch, there was a tag that was coming out here as well, but I'm happy just with the banner there. I quite like that. There's a little border strip. I think it's the same one from the right hand side, a little bit over there to bring it over there. But that's okay. I don't think I have anything, I don't have any left of that, so that's okay. I'll leave it as it is. I might put some little stars. I think I might go back to the car and the little stars. Or I could put wheels on that. What if I use dark blue wheels? That's a bit daring, isn't it? I could. That way I have blue. I'll put a little red one over there. I might have to, let me have a look. I don't think I had green buttons. I may have. I do like all the different colours. Orange on the orange. There's a little orange one. blue and the yellow. I wonder if I have yellow ones. Little cogs, I do like that. Maybe I could do black wheels as well. I don't have teeny tiny black ones. Right, let me grab my other ones, my other coloured buttons out of here. And what colours do I've got? Purple, pink, green, that's what I need, and I should have black. I should have a whole big bag of black, so I'll never run out. ever run out. Or I could maybe use brown, so we'll see what I like best. I do like green though. Oh, and there's a star one in here too. Did I just see a star? A star button? I thought I did. Right, I'll get this done so that we don't run out of video. I do like that though. Or maybe I could give him green wheels too. Orange, 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 blue, red, red, red. Could do red wheels. Let's give us a look at the red. Red button or green? Let's have a look at the little green ones. Oh, I did. Look, there's a star button. That's super cute. Oh, they've got all different shapes. Look, there's a little flower one. I'm not going to use that though. Here, I'm going to go with the bright green. I do like the green wheels. And then, if I do green wheels, I wonder if I can get a little bit similar though. Buttons for the wheels, because that one's a bit high, looks a bit silly. And put my little stars behind them. This little star, the cute little orange star. Now I've got green and orange there, so that's quite cute. Or this is orange and yellow, this is the bigger one. Oh, come on up you get. That's quite cute. That brings a bit of yellow down here as well. I do like that, that's cute. Might do that I think, and I might actually pop the stars up a little bit. And I might pop some stars, maybe just on either side of this. I might cut this in half and have them just coming out the side. Or this one, which one do I want? I think this one here. So I might do that as well. Let's divide it up a little bit. Pop. Pop that one on that side. And this one on this side. Just so it's coming out there like that. A little bit of stars. Star, star, star. Very cute. Alright, I'm happy with that. So I'll get all my buttons off. I've used a lot of buttons. I'm really happy with that. Alright, let's glue it down. Quite like that. It's not too high, just button height and a little bit of foam tape. So not too bad at all. I'm just going to pop that in there. Go along the top of the photo a little bit. It's on Soren's head, but that's okay. You can still see him just under there, so that's okay. Just move it up a little bit. There we go. And then put this one over this side. I might chop off this black one so it sits a little bit better too. Help it slide in there a bit. There we go. Snip. Make it fit a little bit better. There we go. That paper's quite busy. It's quite busy. That's okay, it's not too bad. It's all fun. I think that's what's so good about this craft, is that you can do whatever you want. express yourself as you see fit. There we go. It's a little bit like so. And then I'm just going to pop a bit of glue on there. There we go. And my page is nearly finished. And I've used up some 10-year-old paper and probably 15-year-old buttons. I have so many buttons, my goodness. I bought them to begin with at the beginning of when I first started scrapbooking. Sorry, that's a long time ago. There we go, got the blue one and the yellow one, that's okay. And these ones are stuck. That's stuck. So just this one over here. I'll move it over, see if I can help stop that glare a little bit. I've got 3 lights on to try and get some nice light in here so I can see. Because I have moved my desk since I did my last recording. And my last recording, my last project from my last video is still sitting over there. So I think that might be my next one. That's been over there for nearly a year. I have done many other things in the meantime though. I have been making a lot of cards actually for people. They've been requesting a lot of cards, so I was going to pop that up, but that's okay. Just leave it there. The buttons will be up, so that's okay. So I made a lot of cards over the last few months. Here we go, a little card. Cute. Just this one. I don't think I'm going to put any sprinkles around either. I'm happy with the buttons. They look sprinkly enough for me. I'm happy with that. And it's busy enough for me too, so just pop this button on, make sure I've got a flat side so you'll stick to the glue. Pop him on there. Hope my head's not in the way. I have to try and get a better setup. My camera's good, but getting it where I want it is a bit hard. Bit of a challenge. Here we go. Right. Done, yay! So what I'll do is I'll lift it up so I'll take the glare off hopefully. Let me stand up. Alright. Whoops, glare. There we go. So that's my video for the hop for using old stash with new and getting it mixed up and getting it used, making it feel like new again. Hope it inspired you to dig into your stash. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.